What up, everybody? Bitcoin's currently trading at $86,000. Uh, Definitely not a bad spot, seeing as how literally a year ago we were around 65,000, so we were definitely up. But the market is not looking pretty at all right now, whatsoever. So I know you guys have heard it on everyone else's channel, but we're going to go over the state of the market, and I'm kind of going to walk you through my mindset with the market right now and my plans to continue crypto. Uh, Because, yeah, we need to make some really big decisions on the farm, and I'm sure a lot of people on their farms have the same big decisions to make. So here's my ramblings of that. Let's get into it. First things first, as you guys know, I am a home miner and not a home miner with a lot of power, like all the watts that like some of these home miners. I have maybe 2,000 watts max dispersed throughout my space, which I know a lot of you guys who follow me are kind of in a similar boat, and that's why you guys like my channel, because we don't have power to throw like 3,000 watt miners in our garage or anything. So one thing that's definitely an issue, and this is at 10 cents kilowatt hour. If we come over here and we look at low power miners, there really aren't anything good. Like, you have these Aleo AE boxes, or AE0, whatever, from Ice River and Gold Shell. Those things are, for one, sitting at a pretty penny. I think originally these were around like 2 grand, but they were supposed to get released last month. Now it's going to be this month, I believe. And I mean, once hash rate hits these, it's going bye real quick. If you look at like the bottom 3 or 4 pools on Aleo right now, 2 or 3 of these miners will get rid of like the bottom pools, which not good whatsoever. These are going to be trading like the Radiant miner, and probably to a lesser extent the Caspa miners, because those did remain profitable for a decent amount of time. But like, kind of how like the Alphio miners were, where they were good for a minute until they weren't good at all. But yeah, so we're not even going to look at those. As far as other miners, we have like really nothing as far as like low power up here on the top of profitability. And I mean, like, if we come down, we have the Volk miner D1, 500 watts. It's only making $1.40, and looking at almost $1,400, probably be more after taxes and shipping and all that, and tariffs probably. But yeah, that's $1.40 day, which means like you're looking at almost 1,000 days to ROI, which is like just under 3 years, which is not pretty whatsoever, because this is supposed to be like the good period in the market where, like, yeah, things retrace a little bit, but retracing out of profitability this hard did not happen last cycle. We also had ETH last cycle, so that's one thing. I mean, yeah, just as far, we have the iPolo V2H for almost 3 grand, making $1.11 a day. This is also at 10 cents kilowatt, which like a lot of us aren't even mining in. I know the national average right now is like 16, 17 and rising, because a lot of people's power bills have been going up. And yeah, just as far as home mining goes, like, unless you're slapping like, even if, say, I have 2,000 watts that I can like just straight up deploy to mining, I get 4 of these things, I'm only making roughly $6 a day almost, but I'm paying like a lot. What's that? That's going to be, oh, I don't want to do math today. That's going to be like 1,500, almost 6 grand. Almost 6 grand for $6 a day. That's pretty atrocious. And say, I know a lot in this channel, we do a lot of GPU mining. For one, as far as spec mines go, because of the whole ZX debacle, as far as I'm concerned, until there's a new quality exchange to offload these spec mines on, there's no reason to mine them, purely out of the fact that, like, the people with money, institutions, all that, they don't care about these spec mines. And a lot of these spec mine devs, they just want to create the project, get paid, and they just kill off the project once they're not making any money on it anymore. There's really been, we've mined probably 20-ish, probably more than 20-ish different spec mines, and like some of them are really just like profitable from like catching them early, making that little bit of extra and dumping it. Sad to say, I don't think a single one has actually done anything, honestly. But yeah, we come over here, look at GPUs, the top of the top 5090 GPU, 5 cents in profit, which, ooh, yeah, you're gonna take a fat minute to ROI off of 5 cents, because I think these cards are going for a couple grand right now. And it's just not looking good. And like a lot of these projects, like once again, institutions don't care. Like BlockX potentially has some utility. No one cares. They're going to start one backed by a VC firm, run it their way on a proof of stake exchange. And yeah, like really the only people who care about mining right now in general are big farms that profit because they can mine something like Bitcoin. Or I mean, miners care about mining, but we ain't got no money to make mining become profitable is kind of the issue. And I mean, like, yeah, it's just kind of bleak as far as mining goes right now. And I think it's going to stay kind of bleak. Like, one big issue from this cycle, let's come over here. Let's go to CoinGecko. One big issue from this cycle is the fact that, like, meme coins have murdered, like, I think in the back in the 2021-ish cycle, one big thing for it, like why people were trying to buy proof of work cryptocurrencies, was because of the fact that like Bitcoin and Ethereum, their prices were skyrocketing. It was super profitable. So like, and they were listed on things like Coinbase, crypto.com, all the exchanges. And so everyday normies who weren't miners had a way of being involved, giving us money that we could go sell out and profit hardcore. And all the excitement, everyone was trying to buy any project that had the proof of work, because like that's all people knew, and that was what was making people money. But this cycle we have meme coins, and with the likes of things like Solana and all the other ones where you can just make a meme coin instantly for anything at any given time of day. Currently, meme coins are sitting at almost $54 billion in market cap. And yeah, this is what's draining out our mining profits, because like, who cares about mining when I can go buy Peanut the frog, or I think Peanut was a squirrel. And like, yeah, this right here has definitely hurt the market in a big way, because even with like Coinbase has listed so many like Peanut the squirrel, some gorilla or walrus token, so many meme coins for no reason whatsoever. Oh, here, let me go ahead and move. Oop, nope, I did something wrong. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Now you can see. But yeah, the meme tokens have definitely railed this crypto market for the miners this time. And like, it's just not pretty really anywhere. Cause like, even if you mine through the bear, held your equipment, or planning to sell off your equipment to re-up on equipment, it's really not that reasonable to re-up on anything like mining hardware wise. Cause like, yeah, you're just not making anything anywhere unless you're a really big farm with a fat stack of cash. Cause like, if you could order like 3 or 4 of these AE boxes off the like right off a launch, got them in, mined it to 0, you'll probably make your money back. You'll probably do really well, but like, that's about like, yeah, it's just bad. Maybe something like an L9, but even that 3,300 watts is like, that's my house right there. So definitely not looking good. So for my farm, one thing I was thinking about was getting into depin, or I already have some depin with some demo miners, Weather XM miner. But like, back when depin was popping off hardcore, it was really nice because you could be like, cool, I'm going to buy these rigs or these miners, set them up at places. It's going to make me a little bit of money, make the people I have it set up, make them a little bit of money for letting me use their spot. My Weather XM right now is making 63 cents a day. It costs $400. Let's do some math on that. We're going to do 400 divide 0.63. And I do get a little bit of a bonus for doing the test net. But right now that's looking at 634 days. We'll divide that by 365. That's 1.7 years to ROI. And the token hasn't been going down a lot, but it hasn't been doing well either. Well, definitely not today. So I think base rewards is like 1.9 or 2. We'll just go with 2 a day. That puts you at 55 cents. So if you were to buy one brand new, that would put you at, and also they go down. They go down a lot. So there's also that. Not a lot, but they do go down and it is really annoying. But we're going to do that 400 divide 0.55 divide 365. 2 years. 2-year ROI. Will this be making money in 2 years? I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Highly. But one nice thing about it is I put a pack of AA batteries in that thing, like 2 of them, like a year and change ago, and it hasn't used any power since then. I do have to run a little helium box. I do earn a couple cents a day running that, which kind of covers its own power, but nothing spectacular. And like a good portion of these depin miners are kind of trash. Like the demo ones aren't really making much. Like I have 2 autopies and a macaron. And right now I kind of stopped doing my whole tracking that for a little bit, but I think they're doing like maybe $8 a week, if that, maybe less than $8 a week. And like, that's almost a lot of money. If you were to buy those brand new, the autopies were like 300 originally. That's 3, 6. I think it was like 100 for the macaron. So like $700 or something like that. And yeah, ROI not pretty. This rover tarantula thing kind of had me intrigued, but at the same time, it's like just another car tracking. And we all saw what happened with Hive Mapper. That project's tanked. I know a couple of the crypto YouTubers have been, they got in their free Ether edges, so they're dropping videos on those. But I think you have to spend like, after you buy this miner, you have to spend like an extra $600. Oh, you have to spend an extra $130 after you buy the miner to pay for the Ponzi scheme that they're running there. You know, you got to put money in so they can keep taking money out. I know a couple guys have talked about the anyone router, but like all of this stuff is just like super gimmicky and kind of have been done before. And like, I'm definitely curious to see what happens, but it's not looking pretty as far as depin goes. And like, even if it does make money, what's going to happen is if it makes money, people are going to just flock to it. They're going to buy like 30 of them a piece, set them up, kill the network, because the network's not actually doing anything. They're not making any money. So nothing happens and it just goes down. Like, I know Weather XM is having an issue, not necessarily having an issue, but like no one's paying for weather data. Like, in all honesty, like I go on my app, I can see the weather. I'm cool. It's not really worth it or anything. There's like the whole Fry network, which is just like doing nothing whatsoever at all. You have these fako like weather miners that are supposed to be doing something, but doing nothing whatsoever. Helium Mobile is kind of one of those projects. It's like kind of falls in that boat where it's kind of hard because you have to find somewhere to set it up with high traffic, but then if it's not making any money, you're still paying out wherever you have it stored or whatnot. So it's like well, there's that. And I think they did do some changes to how that whole system works. So not really too sure on that. I do have a GeoNet miner on the way, but when I ordered it, it was at like 37 cents and 36 cents, something like that. Now that I'm waiting for it, it's sitting at 25 cents. So I'm kind of curious. Part of me wants to cancel my order and just take that money and put it into my other channel, because it's kind of hard to justify keep putting money into the crypto channel when crypto's not making any money. But we'll talk about that a little bit at the end, because this channel has to make some changes, but I don't know where those changes are exactly going to come from. But yeah, so I have one of these on the way. I do like the technology of the project. I think it could actually be somewhat useful, but just like it's kind of been tried and true. They have a halving every year, which kind of scares me because we're getting ready to go into a bear market. And so kind of curious how that's going to fare, kind of on edge. But I think most miners are capitulating right now. Like, do I keep doing it? I mean, even Son of a Tech has kind of hinted at this might be the last cycle or the end of home mining, like for this cycle, just because like we're really just buying shovels to go dig concrete, which if you've ever tried to use a shovel to dig through solid concrete, you know, you ain't going nowhere. You're not going to achieve anything. But yeah, one project that did kind of like pique my attention slightly is the Wingbits, partially because of their partnership with GeoNet, and also aircraft tracking. Kind of interesting because we're living in the time of like potentially having drones flying for Amazon and Walmart in the next couple of years, and all the FAA drama, all that. This project kind of piqued my interest. I can potentially see a real world use case for it, but once again, it's in testnet. These testnet projects can like it could be 6 years before this token gets launched, and like we can't do anything about it. And like a lot of these projects, when they're in testnet, it's kind of like, cool, we're not going to tell you how it works, like as far as getting your tokens or whatnot, and we're going to come up with something at the very end, and you're probably not going to like it. And so it's never just like, here's your tokens, you can sell, pay off your stuff, keep mining if you want. It's definitely been kind of annoying. I know WeatherXM, theirs was like, you mine a crap ton of tokens. After you mined a crap, first of all, I made sure to buy my miner when it was like a couple months away from mainnet, because I did not want to wait that long sitting on essentially a useless device, because if it's still in testnet, they're not selling the data, you're not making any money from the data, so it's useless. And but then it ended up being longer because it gets to mainnet and they're like, uh-oh, we're gonna wait a bit, we got to do something else, because it's a lot of VC, like they're like, oh yeah, if we don't launch the token yet, but we get all the hype up, we can show we have all these machines, and then be like, yeah, we're going to get you guys all this data. Give us another couple $1 million. They can pocket the millions of dollars, launch the token goes to trash. They made their money. We're stuck with a lame device. Now, don't get me wrong, I have ROI'd on my WeatherXM miner. I've ROI'd on all of my stuff, but I think we're kind of at the end of the days of ROI, and we're at the end of the days of projects caring if you ROI, kind of thing. But yeah, that's depin for you in a nutshell. It's kind of trash. We got fake weather machines, fake routers, and fake things to put on your car. We may look at the rover thing in the future, but I don't know, because, you know, tired of wasting money on stupid depin things. Okay, so ASICs trash, GPU mining trash, depin trash. One thing I may go back to looking into is Salad, but even that kind of has me on meh right now, only because I did some testing. I have a 3060 and a 4060 Ti 12 gig or 16 gig running. 4060 16 gig has done nothing. Well, it did half a penny. Sweet. 3060 is killing it, but I refuse to buy 3060s right now, purely out of the fact that like everyone's dumping their 30 series, and if this happens to not stay profitable for whatever reason, then I'm holding the bag. Maybe if I can find a 3060 12 gig for like $150, I may throw another one on just for more testing, but not really too sure about that. Can we refresh this? Yeah. Yeah, just definitely not looking good by any means anywhere. So, one thing I did want to talk about is the future of this channel. So, it's that one and that one. So, this channel going forward, we've predominantly been a crypto mining channel, spec mines in particular, and all that and fun not. But when I started said channel, it was supposed to be more of a just technology, making money with tech. And so here, let's go and look at this. Here is my crypto mining channel, currently sitting at 1,603 subscribers. I've only uploaded 2 videos in the last 90 days. We're looking at 1,963 public watch hours. It was higher, I will say, but because I haven't been posting, after a year, it goes down, which is kind of lame. Because like, there's kind of a point where crypto mining content picks up, and there's kind of a point where crypto mining content dies off, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks really bad. So I've been working on this channel for about a year and a half, and in the beginning I was hardcore on it, constantly improving, better camera, better mic, better quality, doing it up. And honestly, as far as making money from YouTube, I made not a single dime whatsoever, like nothing. It's kind of hard to push crypto mining affiliate links because I'm not a big miner, so I'm not buying the $2,000 miners that I can be like, oh yeah, I bought this miner, go to Mining Bros. Like, we just aren't that kind of channel. And so yeah, we did have a couple sponsors for shitty projects, and I still do have those shitty projects reaching out to me, but I don't want to try and make money showing you guys like stupid projects. Like, it's not worth my time, it's not worth your time, and it's kind of just like, they're all trash projects, to be honest. So this channel never got monetized. Made some money, but most of my money I made was from crypto mining, which I used to show off on this channel. So there was that. And this channel did make me get more into crypto. Like, I actually had to do more work, learn more, push myself to be bigger in the crypto space, which I absolutely loved. But as of recently, I've been working on my other channel. This channel has been going on for about 6 or 7 months now. Almost to 500 subscribers. My watch hours are literally 700 watch hours less than that one, purely out of the fact that crypto mining content does not really garner a crowd unless you're like the news guys. They do really well and I love their content, but I feel like the crypto space has enough. All it is this one new miner comes out, you have 6 guys cover that one same new miner, usually saying similar things. You have the news guys, which is great and all, but like, you hear the news, like you hear one story happens in crypto and you hear about it for 4 days from 12 people. You do have Chump Changes morning, which I love. I listen to it almost every morning. That kind of content is great, but you can only have so many of those guys. You also have Red Panda. He's just GOAT, king of GPU mining. We're not going to touch on him. He's amazing. His content style is great, but that only works for Red Panda. Not many people can get away with buying so many GPUs in this time whatsoever. And there definitely are a lot of other content creators who are still making quality content, but it's also like the crypto niche is so small that there's not really much to make content on it in this niche. And so that does kind of suck hardcore. And this channel is actually making decent Amazon affiliates. Like, for those of you who don't know, it's like e-bikes, drones, FPV stuff, fun things like that. But like, watch time, people actually enjoy watching the content put out on this channel and all that. Kind of like how the technicals went from his crypto mining channel to his 3D printing channel, which his 3D printing channel is awesome. Go check it out. Do that thing. But yeah, so as far as this channel goes, we need to revamp it and change it. Not quite sure where it's going to go. Those of you guys who have made it this long in the video are the guys who actually watch my channel. So I would like you guys to comment down below. What kind of direction would you like to see the channel take? Would you like to see it go more into like talking about like content creation, how to make money with content creation, those kind of things? Also figuring out how to find ways to make money in tech and all that, definitely doable. But I think being purely a crypto mining channel, not good whatsoever. And I would like to figure that out. So you guys comment down below kind of what direction you'd like to see the channel go in the future. Thank you for watching this far in the video. You guys have a nice day, night, whatever it is, and peace out.